For this rational function, we know we have the vertical asymptotes, so I put those factors in the denominator, and then we know it has zeros, so those are in the numerator. Some people get confused with why the zeros in the numerator, because if x equals 5, that's going to give us 0 over some number. Well, what is that? 30. Let's see, 11 plus 8 times. Let's see, 11 times 8 is 88. So that'd be 0 over 88, which is 0. And then if x equals 2, we're going to get 0 over some other number. So those are the zeros. The vertical asymptotes happen when, like for the denominator, if we substitute in -6 here, well, it's -6 here in all those places, but what happens is I'm going to get some number over 0, and of course we can't divide by 0, and that's why there's that vertical asymptote. And the same thing with the x equals -3. There's going to be a division by 0, so that's why the vertical asymptotes happen. So how do you know what to do? I mean, so far we've got everything done except we haven't dealt with the horizontal asymptote of y equals 4. So, I mean, different books deal with it different ways. One thing to keep in mind is as x gets very large, that turns out to be 1. And if we look at a graph of that, let's see, let me see if I can delete this. So as x gets really large, and you can see I use Desmo to graph it, and it's got some stuff going on in here, but we're trying to talk about the horizontal asymptote. So as x gets really large, we can see that the horizontal asymptote is 1, and they want us to have it up here at 4. So just like what we did with all those transformations, why can't we just do a vertical stretch of 4 and see what that happens? So stick a 4 out in front of that fraction. That'll be our a term. So that's what I did. I replaced the a with a 4, and that's what happened. It shifted that whole function up, so it has a horizontal asymptote for y equals 4. And that'll work every time we have the same degree on the top and the same degree as on the bottom. You know, the leading coefficient, or the leading term will be x squared, something x squared, right? Actually, it would be x squared, both the factors. In that case, the rest of it, because when x gets really large, the rest of it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's how you come up with horizontal asymptotes. If they give you y-intercepts, then you're going to substitute in 0 for x. Okay, I hope that helps you out.